club isn't the best place to find.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I want to do something like simple or simpler on the eyes and like a bold purple colorful kind of lip. Excuse me, about to sneeze. Alright, false alarm, false alarm. Anyway, so I want to do something kind of simple and like girly and like big fluffy lashes on the lids, and then I think on the lips I want to do something like purpley, like a bright purple. I just recently, I don't know what it is, I've been obsessed with Colourpop. I don't know if it's because of their prices or like they're pretty affordable and they have really good prices. So I've been really into their stuff. So I ordered a bunch of single shadows and they recently just came out with this empty palette, and I think it's like 10 bucks, which is an amazing price for an empty palette. And I was like, if you got an empty palette, you need some single shadows, you know what I mean? So I just recently picked up a bunch of single shadows by them and put them in this palette, and I think this is a great dupe for a Z palette as well. The only thing is that I wish the top was a see-through so I can see, but it's not a big deal. So as you can see right here, here's all the single shadows, and then right here is actually Colourpop and iluvsarahii's collab. It came in like a small palette with just the four, but I don't know, I'm never gonna reach for just that small little palette, you know? Maybe if I'm traveling, I'll just move those into there, I don't know, but I really like this palette right here, so I just went ahead and I put them down here. Just for the sake of this video, you guys can see like that these are her single shadows from her collab. So today I want to dig into these four right here. I might use like one or two from the top, but for the majority I want to use her collab and test out her colors. This color right here, the foiled and like glittery one, is so pretty. I don't know if it can come, I don't know if you can see that, but when you place that, I was playing with these yesterday, and when you place that over a base, or I use concealer, it was so freaking pretty. By itself, it's like a little sheen, but on top of a base, it's so pretty. So I want to do something right here. I don't know if I'm going to dig into that dark brown. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, if you guys want to see me create this simple, colorful kind of vibe that I'm going to go for, just keep watching the video. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that little button down below before you go. Oh my god, and I almost forgot about the giveaway winner. So as you guys know, I'm actually posting this video a little bit late. I had like a really bad headache and this week has been a little bit hectic. This video will go up after the giveaway has ended, and I'm going to list the winner right here. And thank you guys so much for entering. I'm glad everybody loved this giveaway. I'm glad I was able to partner up with Launch Hair, and they provided me with an extra styling tool to give to you guys, which is one of the main reasons why I wanted to partner up with them and test out their products, is because they were giving me something for you guys. So I really liked that they did that, and I actually really do stand behind their products. I used it all weekend. The hairspray is amazing. Amazing. It doesn't leave your hair hard or anything like that. It still gives you that like flow to your hair. I absolutely love it. At the end of this video, I will style my, I won't style it on camera, but I'll style my hair and you guys will see how it is using all their products. I've literally been using them non-stop. So also, I almost forgot, they provided me with a lifetime coupon code for you guys. It is Richelle. I'll leave it right here. You guys get 30% off of everything and free shipping. I think right now they have like 50% off styling tools. So if you didn't win this, you can go online and get that same wand for like 50 bucks, which is an amazing deal. So if you guys want any hairspray or anything like that, just use my coupon code. You get 30% off. I don't make anything from it. It's just for you guys. So anyways, I'll stop rambling and let's go into the video. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to do my full face on camera today because you guys see me do that all the time, and honestly the products I've been using hasn't changed at all. I'm still loving that Wet n Wild foundation, the sleek highlighting palette, the Colourpop Alexis Ren Duo. So I think I'm going to do that later after the eyes and just like fast forward through that. But I am sunburned because I was at the pool, not yesterday, the day before, for 6 hours, and like an idiot, I didn't put on any sunscreen. So I'm gonna take this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream and apply that all over my face just to hydrate my skin a little bit, because when I do this, it like hurts really bad on my forehead. So I just like to take my nail and just place it. Oh, this feels so good. This is like hyperallergenic and for like eczema skin and for hydration, which is why I'm using it for my sunburn. So we are going to Mexico in August, and I'm like so excited. I also have like a little secret that I am doing before Mexico, and I haven't decided if I wanted to share it with you guys yet. I might vlog my experience with it. It is something kind of personal, but I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty open, so I feel like I might just tell you guys. I don't know, we'll see. But I think I'm gonna vlog it. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, we're going to Mexico, so I feel like I need to go to the tanning bed because I wear like a lot of one pieces, so like my shoulders and everything is really dark, but then my stomach is like really white, so I look really funny right now. Anyways, that was besides the point and super random. So to hydrate my lips, I'm gonna go in with this Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. Go in to Milani Make It Last, and go ahead and hydrate my skin a little bit more. Okay, jumping into the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and prime those. I'm gonna take a little bit of a Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and hit them lids one time. The littlest literally goes a long way with this stuff, it's ridiculous. Okay, and to set that on my eyes, I'm gonna jump into this Makeup Revolution setting powder, and I'm gonna take this color right here, mix with a little bit of this one, and just set that. Karen does have one of the shades in her Chic-y palette has like a setting shade, but it looks a little bit like purpley or like a gray undertone, and I don't want that, which is why I'm gonna go in with these instead. I'm gonna take this color right here called Beach Blanket by Colourpop, and I'm gonna use this as my first transition color. And I'm gonna be using a Sigma E25. We're just gonna be buffing this back and forth into our crease. I think I wanna do kind of like a soft cut crease today. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the other eye and do the exact same thing that we were just doing. This is like the perfect transition color. It honestly kind of reminds me of Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek. Okay, now jumping in to Karen's collab, I'm gonna go into Freckles, which is this really soft brown kind of pukey kind of color. Such a pretty color though. We're gonna go into that, and I'm using a new brush that I got from Morphe. It's an M518. I actually really like this brush. Okay, so for this you want to do the exact same motion that we were just doing, except you want to keep it a little bit lower than that transition color, just so that you don't cover that first transition color, because you do want that to peek through. So you're going to put this right into your crease socket. I'm going to start off slow and then slowly begin to pick up more product and build that color up. But again, this is going to be a soft eye look, so we're not going to go really deep at all. And you want to bring that all the way into your inner corner, because when you do cut that crease, you want that color to peek through. Okay, so going back in to Beach Blanket with that first brush, we're gonna go back in and just blend everything out so we don't have any harsh lines. So yeah, since we're going to Mexico at the end of August, I actually have been shopping a lot for Mexico. So I think next week I'm gonna film like a vacation haul. And I'm super excited about that because I love vacation clothes. They're like completely different than like your everyday clothes, you know, because it's vacation, so you can be like a little bit more sexy and more like islandy, you know. I'm gonna go back in with Freckles one more time. Okay, now switching brushes to, this is actually a Kylie eyeliner brush, but you can use any like angled eyeliner brush right here. I'm just going to take Kylie's because that's the one that is like clean, and I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that Freckles, but because it is a more dense brush, it's going to come off a little bit deeper, and I'm going to slowly begin to carve out that crease with this brush. So you just want to start at your crease and just precisely deepen it up. This is going to give you the illusion of that sharp crease. Okay, and once we're done doing that, I'm just going to go in and just one last time softly buff it out, but not too much because you don't want to lose the intensity of what you just did. Okay, so now going in with a little bit of concealer, I'm going to go back in with that Tarte Shape Tape in Fair, and I'm just going to lightly carve out that lid space. The only reason I'm doing this is because I do want it to be a little bit sharp, and I do want that color to really pop that foiled shadow, and this is going to be the perfect base for that. So I'm going to go ahead and take this Morphe MB19. It's actually a lip brush, but I like using really defined brushes like this to carve out the lid. It just makes everything very sharp and very precise. Honestly, cut creases are like one of my favorite eye looks. I was originally going to do a halo eye, but I wanted to go in with like a really bold lip, and I feel like when you do a halo eye, it can turn really dramatic really quickly, and I didn't want that. I just wanted to do like a soft cut crease. Okay, so now that we've carved out that lid space, I'm going to go in to Vivacious from the iluvsarahii collection. It's this color right here. It's like a super pretty foiled pinky white kind of iridescent color. Such a pretty color. And I'm going to place that all over what we just carved out. Oh, I love this color. It's so pretty. And on top of a base, it pops so much. Okay, now that we've laid that down, I'm going to go back in with that Kylie liner brush and really carve it out again using that color Freckles. Okay, and now to define that outer corner real quick, I'm going to take just a little bit of that deep brown color. It honestly goes a little bit plummy and deep brownish. And it's called Noche. So I'm going to take just the tiniest amount with that same Kylie liner and just bring it about halfway up that cut crease. I wanted to focus a little bit more on the outer edge, not really all the way in. So I'm only going to take about halfway, and then I'm going to go in with a small blending brush right here. This is a Morphe M562, and just slowly just blend that out and upwards. And when you drag it in, you're going to get a little bit of that noche into the inner corner, but since you didn't place it there, it's not going to be super defined. It's kind of going to look like a gradient effect. And I'm going to take a little bit of that Milani setting spray and just spritz my brush and just lightly dab it on top of our lid color. I'm just going to really set the glitter so it doesn't move too much. Okay, and that is that eye right there. That's basically all we're going to do with that eye. I'm going to go ahead and finish this eye, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead and I finished this eye. I applied some foundation, concealer, bronzer, and blush, but I have not done highlight, the bottom of my eyes, lashes, or lips, so we're going to do that now. I'm going to go ahead and jump into my favorite highlighting duo. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Precious Petals and apply that to the top of my cheekbones everywhere that I highlight, and I'm going to go in with the Morphe 510 brush. This highlight is so cheap, and it's literally my #1 favorite. Highlight to me is like super comparable to Champagne Pop by Becca. And I totally told you guys I was going for a soft cut crease, and I thought this was going to be soft, and it's not. My bad. I didn't realize like how foiled and metallic-y this eye look would actually turn out. But you know, it is what it is. So now I'm going to jump into the sleek Solstice highlighting palette, and I'm going to take this champagne color right here. And this color is super intense, so I'm only going to apply this to the very top of my cheekbones, like literally right there. You can see like how much of a difference that made. Okay, now I'm going to go into my bronzer brush that I used earlier and kind of go over it and tone it down a little bit. Because that highlight is up and popping. I'm gonna go into this beauty blender and just push it in. I swear it never fails. Every time I do my makeup, my nose wants to run. It's ridiculous. I feel like I'm looking a little drag queenish right now. Is anybody else getting those vibes? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and spritz my face using the Milani Make It Last. And while that is drying, we're gonna go ahead and prep our lashes. Not a surprise to you guys, but I was torn in between the lashes in a box or the SLAYLA lashes. I believe these are the SLAYLAs. But I always go for SLAYLAs. Like if I don't have any wing liner on, I feel like SLAYLA lashes is a way to go, you know? Can't help it. I was trying to go on the Flutter Lashes website to buy more, but they weren't there anymore, which makes me kind of sad because I didn't know that. Are you guys getting drag queen vibes from me right now? Because I'm feeling really drag. I went for a soft eye and the eye turned out to be a little bit more dramatic. I don't know why that happens to me. I never know. I always like to hold the mirror down because that's how you get the best application and it's the easiest way to see it. I've been with mascara real quick because I totally forgot to do this on this eye and you can totally tell that's what I get for trying to be lazy, you know? Now we're going to jump into our under eye. So I'm kind of going to do the exact same thing that we did on the top, but on the bottom. So I'm going to jump into Beach Blanket first and just buff that underneath my eyes. And let me zoom in you guys in real quick. Okay, now jumping into Freckles, which was our second transition color. Okay, now going in with the shade Noche, we're just going to take a flat definer brush and really just deepen up underneath the lower lash line. And I'm going to drag this all the way across because I kind of want the lower lash line to be a little bit smoked out. Okay, and now going in with that same buffing brush, I'm just going to go ahead and smoke that out a little bit more with no additional product on this brush. For our inner corner highlight, I'm going to jump back into that Sleek palette and take a little bit of that champagne color and pop that into my inner corner, kind of dragging it in to our lid color. Kind of connecting both of them and creating a different color. Yeah, so that didn't turn out subtle at all. My bad, guys. I really tried. Okay, so before we apply mascara on the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in and spray myself one more time. Then I'm going to take that L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara and just do my bottom lash line real quick. Okay, and that completes the eye look. So on to lips. I saw Makeup Geek's Daredevil, and it's such a pretty, like, purpley hot pink kind of lip, and I want to kind of duplicate that because I don't have any Makeup Geek lips. So I'm going to jump in to this lip palette by Anastasia, and I think I'm going to kind of mix in this LORAC color called VIXEN. So I think I'm going to go into this first and then kind of top it off with the lip palette. But before we do all that, I'm going to go in with MAC's lip liner in magenta and kind of line my lips with that, just very lightly, nothing too crazy because I don't want to change the colors of the other lips too much. I don't know if that made any kind of sense for y'all, but okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this LORAC lipstick in VIXEN. This is like super hot pink. Yeah, I definitely thought that was more purple than pink. I kind of like it, but it's a little bit too pinky for me, so I'm going to jump into that palette like I said and take a little bit of that purple and mix it in, kind of creating a custom shade. But I will say this lipstick is so comfortable. I don't think it's matte. I feel like it's like a satin finish, but it's super comfortable. So I'm going to jump into this purple right here and add a good amount of that in. You guys can see the purple already. Yes, I love the mixture of those two. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of that hot pink and just pop it into the center. That's literally the exact color that I wanted. I'm so excited. I love that color. So I'm gonna go back into MILANI, you guys already know. And then I am gonna go fix my hair real quick, and then I will be right back with the finished look. Alright guys, that concludes this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of getting ready with me and reviewing the iluvsarahii Chic-y palette. I actually really like those colors. Everything blended out really easily. Everything's amazing about those Colourpop pressed shadows. Not just her palette, but the other ones. I think it's not a necessity to get her palette. I mean, it only comes with 4. If you guys are makeup lovers like me and you're kind of like addicted to buy makeup, then yes, I would say go out and buy it and spend your money on it. I honestly think I should have bought the saucy one instead of the Chic-y, but the Chic-y is really pretty and it has like those neutral colors that you're always going to use, so I'm definitely going to use it. As far as that like Z palette like dupe thing that Colourpop has, I totally think you guys should go get that. It's only like 10 bucks and it was like amazing. It holds, I think it says it holds like 25 shadows, I want to say, which is awesome. So if you guys have a lot of single press shadows, I would say go check that out so you guys can store those in there because that palette is amazing. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. It was supposed to be a simple eye. I mean, it's still kind of simple, but I love it paired with these lips. I just love these kind of lips for the summertime. It just screams summer to me, especially with like this yellow little bodysuit. I honestly feel like so summery. It's not even funny. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, congratulations to the winner. I will be sending out your curling wand probably sometime next week. So expect a DM from me. And again, thank you to everyone who entered the giveaway. I have so much fun doing that, and I had so much fun partnering with them to give you guys a curling wand. I feel like that's a really big like gift, I guess you can say. To me, I think it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed doing that little giveaway. And there was something else I was gonna tell you guys. Oh, I used a curling wand here today and I used it differently. I started at my root and I curled tighter with the 32 so I can get a little bit more volume and a little bit more curl. And I actually really like the way it turned out. And I also used the hairspray. Again, I love that hairspray. I still haven't tried the Nourishing Gloss, which is kind of crazy because I think I showered yesterday and I washed my hair yesterday. I should have used it, but I honestly forgot about it. But it's whatever. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed that giveaway. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Let me know down below what you guys thought about this makeup look, my simple eye look, and what you guys want to see next. I think next week I am going to film that clothing haul for my vacation to Mexico. So I'm super excited for that, and I can't wait to show you guys what I got. I think that's all I have to say to you guys. But if you aren't subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that little button down below, join my little family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.